I'm Lorna. I'm the environmental chemist for Glenfiddich Distillery, Balvennie and Kinninvie, based at our Dufftown site. I'm here to talk about the water source for Glenfiddich. It's one of the unique things about Glenfiddich. Our water source is the Robbie Dew Spring, and all water for Glenfiddich comes from the same source, the Robbie Dew.
As it germinates, just for efficiency's sake, because there'll be another batch of course coming through there, we'll gradually move it down the maltings floor over the next 5 to 8 days as it develops, as it modifies, as it germinates, until it's at the end of the maltings floor, ready to be kilned at the end of the process. Okay, what we want to do next, the job that we want to do next, is get the remaining starch broken down into fermentable sugars. We want to get that sugar and the flavour that is in the barley into the water and separate the two back out again. So we're taking a liquid forward to make whiskey and we're leaving the solid behind. Now, here are the key shapers, the key drivers of flavour. Number 1, the size of the still. Number 2, its shape. Number 3, how long you take over this. And then number 4, the method by which you do the heating and the cooling. And number 5, the point at which you collect your spirit.
The question I'm often asked is why use copper? 1, it acts as a catalyst to remove any sulphurous type flavours which can be carried over from the fermentation. 2, it's one of the best, if not the best, conductor of heat, which is very important in fuel economy and what have you. And also the still itself does not really begin to work until the whole unit up to the entry to the condenser is the same temperature.
All the ones on this side, they're all waiting for repair. There's a mixture of barrels, dumps, hoggies, punch-ins, butts, port pipes, just a complete mixture down in there. Okay, so about a year's supply for the coopers. The coopers, we've got 10 coopers on site, 2 apprentices, 4 other team members that support the rest of the guys, right? On average they repair about 20 barrels a day, so it's 20 of the small ones, maybe 10 of the big sherry butts a day.
The first actual formal distillery was formed by a guy called Duncan Forbes. His territory was Culloden, but his distillery was at Fermentation, which is on the Black Isles of Scotland, further north from here. And he actually found himself in quite an interesting position, because in the late 17th century, the sort of early uprisings of the Jacobites saw him lose some of his territory very, very briefly, and as compensation from the government, because he stayed loyal to the crown, he was actually given a free license to distill without having to pay any kind of tax at all.
It's interesting for me because I've been around marketing, like I say, for the last 15 years. And I think When we talk about marketing of Scotch whisky, we can either look at it as a good or a bad thing. I think a lot of people can cringe when it comes to talking about the marketing of it. So when I started this whole presentation, the first thing I thought of really was, has it been successful with regards to what we do within marketing Scotch whisky? And then I started looking at some recent stats on this. Like 41 bottles of Scotch whisky are sold every second in 175 countries around the world. Last year we sold £4.7 billion worth of Scotch whisky, which was up 7% from the year before. So a little bit of a success story there.
Where we are, this is the original site that William Grant was getting peats from when he started up in business. The way I've ever seen it done is press pushing in with a spade similar to this, and so you'd have a flat barrow beside you and you just set them onto the barrow. This is quite tough, but this is frost in it. They're not coming out whole.
This is where the spirit comes in from the vat hall. Okay. So what they do is they take it in, and then again the guys, what they'll do is they'll check the spirit. Is it the right strength? Is it the right colour? The clarity? They'll do all the checks. Yeah. So what it does, it fills up the dirty tank. Okay. It fills up the tank. Sorry, the clean tank. Yeah. Fills it up. Rinses the bottle. Goes into the tray. So if you have a look around here, you'll see it now. Rinse in. Goes into the dirty side, right? Recirculates all back through the filter system, back in the brake tank, right? And it's reused and it's recirculated. And that's how it works.